Okay, so something we're going to talk about next is inserting transparent GIFs. And first, I'm going to kind of show you a why this can be helpful, and also kind of just give you some fair warnings. So GIF is just like an image that is it feels like a short little video. That said, if you're going to have one on your slide, you want to be sure that it's not a really distracting one that is going to pull focus. For instance, when I taught World War I, this is kind of the image that I used. I'm going to skip some of the more informational slides, but I wanted my students to kind of see a progression. We're getting closer and closer to war, and then finally, I think this was actually supposed to explode, but then something went wrong with how I set that up. So the way that you do this though is in your drive over here. We're going to do we'll do it on this slide. Um, let's say I want to insert an image. Now, sometimes when you're looking for so sparkle, GIF, or PNG is usually, no, we're going to say transparent. So sometimes when you're trying to look in the Google version, it doesn't work. So you're going to have to go to Google Images and let's look up sparkle, GIF. And something you can do that's really cool, you go to Tools, you go to Color, and you make it a transparent background. And now all of a sudden, everything that it's going to show is going to have a transparent background. So this right here, I'm going to right click and say copy image address. This is important because you can't just copy and paste images, especially if it's a GIF usually. So I'm going to insert image by URL, and I'm going to paste that right there. I'm going to insert it. You can't exactly see it there because it's white. Now, remember how we talked about recoloring images. So let's say you didn't want it to be this white color. You could go to Format Options, Recolor, and potentially you recolor it. Now, because it's white, it doesn't recolor it a whole lot, but you could recolor it into the negative. You can make it black. We're just going to say no recolor. And we want to talk about, oh, look, there's Bosnia. We're so excited. We found it. So I'm going to kind of call this image over here. And now we're kind of adding a little bit more fun, but you don't want to add something that's going to, like I said, pull too much focus. And if it were to be on this slide, because I know I have animations on this slide, I'd also want to go to Insert, Animate, and this would kind of be one of the last. I'll probably insert with videos. There we go. And so now here we have our beautiful spotlighted, magnified, and now we also have this lovely GIF.